Trojan fans, thanks for joining us. I'm here with Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best receivers to be recruited in his recruiting class. Amon, thanks for joining me.
Of course.
So I want to ask you first, why USC?
Well, I was choosing between three great colleges. I was choosing between Stanford, Notre Dame, and USC. And I have two brothers, obviously. One went to Notre Dame, and one goes to Stanford right now. So it was tough choosing between the three colleges, but I mean, I don't think I could have gone wrong with either choice, but I think it came down to what felt home to me. I mean, I love Coach Helton. I think he's one of my favorite coaches that I've ever been around. I'm really interested in business, so they have a nice, really good business school here, the Marshall School of Business. And then being close to home was nice. That wasn't the end-all factor, but it's nice to be close to home. And then just the big city. I like being in a big city. LA is one of the biggest, second biggest city in USA, so it's nice being in a big city. I like that.
And then so your partner in crime, JT Daniels,
Uh-huh.
you both played at Mater Dei together.
Yep.
He came with you, and he's your roommate.
Yeah.
How's your relationship?
We're pretty tight. I wouldn't say we hang out every day, but we're really good friends. We understand each other really well, especially on the football field. We've been playing for this is like our fourth year now, so we really understand each other on the football field when it comes to routes and timing and all that. So.
And you guys are both freshmen. So right now, the future of USC football is looking really bright, and your chemistry is just going to grow. How do you think that's going to develop out in these next 3 years, 3 to 4 years, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we have three or four more years, like you said. So, I think just working on our craft, getting better, just trying to become better as individuals, and then trying to help the team is the biggest thing for us. Like you said, we're still young. We have a lot to learn, but we just have to keep on getting better.
So, like you said, both your brothers play Division I football, right? What advice have they given you about playing at the next level?
They haven't really given me much. They didn't give me much advice because, I mean, Osiris this is his first year playing at Stanford. He got hurt last year, and then Equanimus. What he really told me is, it's the same thing. I mean, football is football. You have routes. You catch the football. You run the ball. The only thing that really changes is the speed of the game. It gets a little faster, but you would get used to that after a while. So
I want to ask you, which Brown brother has the best hands and which one's the fastest?
I obviously have the best hands. We all know that. And then we're all pretty fast, so that's a tough question.
So I want to ask you, what makes Amon-Ra St. Brown so dangerous on the field, and why should DBs in the Pac-12 be afraid?
I mean, I'm a really competitive guy. I hate losing, so just that alone is gonna make it tough, I think, for another DB. Because if I lose on one route, I'm gonna come back the next play and try to win no matter what. So I think that's really what drives me is my competitiveness.
So tell me, how did you feel scoring your first touchdown as a Trojan?
It was a pretty surreal feeling, catching in front of a home crowd, all the students. I mean, I was right in front of the student section, so it was pretty cool. First college touchdown. I mean, the stands in college are much bigger than high school, so in high school you're scoring in front of like 5,000, and in college it's like 60,000. So that was the biggest thing for me. It was just a lot more people, a lot more excitement.
And like you said, there's a lot more fans, a lot more noise. How are you blocking out that noise on the road against all this Pac-12 competition?
It's tough, especially for the quarterback, I think, with the count. But we do a lot of things to help eliminate the noise. And then I think a receiver, once you're out there, you just got to look at the ball and go off the ball.
So you guys are 3-2 now, right? You're trying to get another division win this weekend against Colorado.
Exactly.
How are you preparing for that?
Yeah, I mean, Colorado's a great team. They're undefeated right now. They do a lot of great things. So we're preparing right now, praying hard this week to get after Colorado. But it's going to be a tough game, so we know that. But we gotta listen to coach and execute.
So I hear you speak German and French.
I do.
You speak German at home.
Yes.
Can you teach me some German?
I mean, it's tough. I've been doing it my whole life, so to teach you right now would be really tough. Probably teach you a few words, but the whole language took me a long time to learn. I mean, I've been learning it my whole life, so it's kind of like English to me, but it'd be tough to teach you right now.
And you are half German, correct?
I am. My mom is from Germany.
So you think you're going to be an international, maybe German superstar one day? How is that going to play out?
Yeah, I mean, I'm interested in doing something internationally overseas. I'm not sure exactly what, but that's something that really interests me also is doing something not just in the United States, but also in Germany.
So this week, number 2, Mater Dei, and number 1, St. John Bosco plays this Friday.
Yeah.
Any predictions?
That's a tough rivalry right there. Two great high school teams, but I'm gonna have to go Mater Dei. That's my alma mater, baby. So I got Mater Dei taking it.
What's the score?
I say 35-21, Mater Dei.
35-21, Mater
Yep.
Dei? Wow, you heard it here first. Mater Dei will get the win this Friday. Thanks for joining us. And Amon, I want to thank you for coming to the studio today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Trojan fans, Amon-Ra St. Brown.